Good morning, students. In today's class, we will talk about the writing ability. One of the questions which is based on your syllabus of a certain time is about the writing formal letters. The formal letters that you are asked to write in the examination may be of two types, either of complaining type or of giving some information type or of expressing ideas type. So today I will talk about the expression. I have created a question for you. In the question I have assigned you the name Manohar or Preeti and have imagined that you live at road number 2, Juran Chowka. So if you have to write your address, you will write this reference of the road number, this is location, and this is district. Understood? Now you have to write that date. For writing date, just use the same format which I have used here. Okay? What is the format? First of all, write the name of the month. Hereafter, date. If the date happens to be a single number, then make it double by putting a 0 before it. So October 5, and then the mention of the year. My dear students, I give you a word of caution that in many books that you purchase from the market, the year is written like this, 20, and thereafter you will find writing double it. So you don't commit this mistake. This is the wrong way of writing date. You will write the full mention, the full year. Okay, no part of the year will be hidden. Thereafter, you will write the editor, to whom the letter is being written. Thereafter, the name of a national daily. I have written such like, you can write the Times of India, the Hindustan, the Dainik Jagran, okay, and the type you like. Thereafter, the place from where the newspaper is published. It will be New Delhi because the headquarter of every national daily is at New Delhi. Okay? Thereafter, you will write the subject. What is the topic of the letter you are writing to the editor? The topic of this letter is the increase in the patients of COVID-19 day by day. Write the date. Thereafter, you will give the salutation. Okay? The salutation will always be sir, not dear sir. Okay? You will always write a single word sir, put a comma here and proceed. Now you will write your content. Content will be written. First of all, you will introduce the topic. Your letter will have 3 paragraphs. In the first paragraph, you will introduce your topic. What will be the way of introduction? You can write this way, sir. Through the columns of your esteemed daily, I want to express my grave concern over the increasing number of patients of COVID-19 day by day in our time. Now you will change your paragraph. दूसरे पैराग्राफ में आप उन कारणों को बताएंगे कि जिस वजह से आपके शहर में कोविड-19 के पेशेंट्स बढ़ रहे हैं। और तीसरे पैराग्राफ में आपके पास यदि कोई सजेशन हो तो आप उस सजेशन को मेंशन करेंगे लिस्ट करके 1, 2, 3 और उसके बाद सबसे लास्ट में आइएगा। आई होप कि माई लेटर विल बी पब्लिश्ड इन योर न्यूज़पेपर for the interest of the people, so that they may be made aware after reading this letter. और उसके बाद we will come to the complimentary clause, and for complimentary clause you will always write sincerely yours. Okay? And you will write your name, given in the question. Okay. And now I am going to give you the actual delivery of what you will write here in a verbal. Just listen to me patiently. Sir, through the columns of your esteemed daily, I want to express my anxiety over the rapid increase in the presence of COVID-19. It is really a matter of surprise that government as well as the local administration is giving warning to the people against the spread of COVID-19. Not only warnings are being given, but a great number of measures are also being suggested to the people to keep away from this deadly virus. But in spite of this, it is not happening in my town, and I think not the government, not the local administration, but the people themselves are responsible for this happening. Out of 100, only 25 or 30 people can be seen using masks. Okay, 75% people of my town is still walk here and there without using mask. The government has given a little liberty in the lockdown. It doesn't mean the COVID-19 is over. This liberty has been given so that we can manage our day-to-day life without having more complexities to fill our house with things of necessary use. I believe that stringent actions must be taken against all those who don't follow the norms to keep the spread of China virus under control. I have some suggestions to give in this connection. My suggestions are these. 1. People at fault should not be beaten. Rather, they should be kept in custody at least for 2 days. Second, if keeping in custody is not possible, they must be hugely fined. Measure 3. If the defaulters are a government servant, their 1 month's salary must be deducted. I hope if these stringent measures are taken into account, people will come to realize the gravity of the situation and will start behaving like a educated one. Sincerely yours, Manohar.